Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in information, constantly bombarded by news cycles, endless to-do lists, and just all the change happening around us?
Oh, absolutely. It's easy to feel stressed, anxious, kind of overwhelmed by it all.
Yeah, and you just want to cut through that noise,
Yeah.
right? Find something genuinely useful that actually helps you navigate the day-to-day.
And that's exactly what we're diving into today. We're looking at an ancient philosophy called Stoicism.
Stoicism, okay.
Yeah, but think of it less as some dust-steal theory and more like a practical operating system for your life,
Mm.
especially when you're dealing with stress, anxiety, that feeling of constant change.
An operating system for life. I like that. So our mission today is kind of like giving you a shortcut.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
We've pulled wisdom from various places, different articles and resources to sort of extract the most important bits,
Yeah.
the key Stoic principles, and crucially, the actionable exercises.
Okay, so the goal is helping you build that inner resilience, maybe live a more grounded life.
Exactly. And the best part, no special equipment needed, just a functioning brain.
Huh, got one of those. So Stoicism, it's ancient, right?
Very ancient. Founded around 300 BCE by Zeno of Citium, then refined by big names like Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius.
Wow, okay.
And it teaches things like self-control, character development, understanding,
Yeah.
all as tools to overcome those really destructive emotions.
But it's practical, not just philosophical mumbo-jumbo.
Definitely practical. It's grounded in common experience, common sense. That's why millions have found it useful for literally thousands of years. It offers real tools for real life.
Okay, here's where I think it gets really interesting, though. Because Stoicism gets misunderstood a lot, doesn't it?
Hugely. There are some big misconceptions out there.
Right, like the first one. Stoics suppress emotions and feel nothing. That whole stiff upper lip thing.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. Even the dictionary definition of Stoic kind of leans that way, enduring pain without showing feelings. But that really misses the point.
So what is the point, then?
Stoics aim for something called apatheia. Now, that sounds like apathy, feeling nothing, but it's not.
Okay.
It's more like freedom from destructive emotions, those ones that just hijack your peace of mind. They actually work hard to understand and master their emotions, not just, ignore them.
Understanding and mastering. So what about those initial reactions? Like you get bad news and you feel that jolt of shock or fear. You can't control that, right?
Right, those are the first movements, as they call them. Natural physiological reactions, totally outside our control.
So how do they handle the bigger emotions, the ones that feel overwhelming?
Well, that's where judgment comes in. The Stoics believed those full-blown, overwhelming emotions often come from poor judgment about those initial reactions.
Okay. So you feel the jolt, but then you judge it badly.
Kind of. You let it spiral. The Stoic goal is to use your rational judgment in that moment to stop the spiral, to take a pause, gain perspective.
And then act constructively.
Exactly. Do the right thing rather than just being swept away by that initial wave of feeling.
Okay, that makes sense. What's another misconception? I've heard Stoicism is all about just toughing it out and self-denial.
Yeah, picturing someone just gritting their teeth through misery.
Right.
But again, that's not really it. Stoicism does value resilience, but the goal is tranquility, happiness even. And that comes from aligning your actions with virtues.
Not just enduring hardship for its own sake.
No, it's more about managing desires, focusing on what truly matters, not just forcing yourself through pointless suffering.
Got it. And what about fate? Do Stoics just think everything's predetermined, so, why bother?
That's another common one. They do accept what's outside their control. It's huge for them.
Okay.
But they strongly believe in personal agency within those boundaries.
Yeah.
It's all about your response. You actively work to respond rationally, virtuously, even when things are unpredictable.
So it's not passive resignation.
Not at all. It's about finding your power in how you choose to react to whatever life throws at you. Especially relevant today, maybe.
Definitely. Okay, one more big one. Stoics don't care about other people. They seem kind of cold or self-centered.
But that couldn't be further from the truth. A core Stoic value is sympathia.
Sympathia.
Yeah, it's this deep belief in our mutual interdependence human connection. Stoics actually care profoundly about the common good.
So things like fairness, justice.
Absolutely. Treating others fairly, acting justly, fulfilling your role in society. Marcus Aurelius had that great line, "What injures the hive, injures the bee."
What injures the hive injures the bee. I like that. It shows that connection.
Exactly. We're all interconnected.
And that actually leads us nicely into the core of Stoicism, doesn't it? The four cardinal virtues.
Yes. For Stoics, virtue isn't just nice to have, it's the summum bonum.
The highest good.
the highest good. It's the ultimate goal. It's what brings happiness, success, meaning, resilience, everything, really.
So every situation is a chance to practice virtue.
That's the idea. Good times, bad times, they're all opportunities to respond virtuously. And there are four main ones they focus on.
Okay, what's the first one?
First up is wisdom. And this isn't just about being book smart. It's more like clarity.
Clarity.
Yeah, the ability to see things clearly, to know what's good, what's bad, and what's ultimately indifferent, what doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. Using reason, rational judgment, free from bias.
So it connects back to that control thing, knowing what you can control and what you can't.
Precisely. Epictetus said the chief task in life is basically identifying and separating things, externals not under my control, versus choices I actually control. That's wisdom in action.
Seeing through the fog. Okay, what's next?
Next is temperance, or, self-control.
Life control, right.
Think of it as finding the balance, the golden mean, as Aristotle called it, avoiding extremes.
So not too much excess, not too much deficiency.
Exactly. Guarding against extremes.
Yeah.
Not depending on fleeting pleasures, but also not letting fleeting pain wreck your happiness.
I remember that Seneca quote, something about wealth.
Oh, yeah. You ask, what is the proper limit to a person's wealth? First, having what is essential, and second, having what is enough.
Having what is enough, that's powerful. And Marcus Aurelius asking, is this necessary? Same idea, right?
Absolutely. Questioning our desires, our actions, that's temperance.
Okay, so we have wisdom, temperance. What's the third?
Third is courage. Epictetus summed it up with two words: persist and resist.
Persist and resist.
And again, it's not just about physical bravery, like facing danger.
What else then?
It's moral courage. Facing misfortune, facing death, yes, but also risking yourself for others, holding on to your principles when it's unpopular, speaking truth.
Like Seneca saying, Nero can kill me, but he cannot harm me. That takes immense courage.
Exactly. That's the kind of unwavering resolve they value.
Okay. Wisdom, temperance, courage, and the last one.
The fourth is justice. And for Marcus Aurelius, this was the big one. He called it the source of all the other
The
virtues.
source of the others.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
Because it's fundamentally about our relationship with others. It means thinking and acting for the common good, not harming people, contributing positively to society.
Back to that interconnectedness, the hive and the bee.
Precisely. Cicero put it well. We are not born for ourselves alone. Men were brought into being for the sake of men, that they might do good to one another. Justice is about fulfilling that purpose.
These virtues, they're not just nice ideas, are they? They're meant to be lived.
Absolutely. And the Stoics gave us practical frameworks to help apply them. The first, and maybe the most fundamental, is the dichotomy of control.
Okay, let's really unpack this one. You mentioned it earlier. This seems huge for resilience.
It really is. It boils down to a simple but profound truth. Some things are within your complete control, and basically everything else isn't.
Right. So what's in my control? My thoughts, my actions.
Exactly. Your opinions, your choices, your desires, your actions, your beliefs, those are yours.
And what's not?
Pretty much everything external. Other people's actions, world events, your body's health to some extent, your property, your reputation, your job title.
That's a lot. That's not in my control.
It is. But the power lies in focusing on what is, your choices,
Yeah.
your reactions. You can always choose how you respond, what you think about something.
Seneca said something about rooting out fear of the future and regret about the past.
Yes. Two elements must therefore be rooted out once for all: the fear of future suffering and the recollection of past suffering. Because you can't control the future or the past, only your present response.
This sounds incredibly useful for cutting down on frustration.
Totally. And building resilience. You stop wasting energy on things you can't change and focus on your own actions. Shift from, oh no, how do I feel about this, to, okay, what can I do about this?
It reminds me of the serenity prayer.
Exactly. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. It's pure Stoicism, really.
Wow. Okay, what's another framework?
Next up, memento mori.
Which means,
Remember, you will die.
okay, yeah, that sounds pretty morbid.
It does sound morbid, but the intention isn't to be gloomy. It's actually incredibly empowering.
How so?
By contemplating your own mortality regularly, it forces you to appreciate the present moment, to prioritize what truly matters now.
So instead of ignoring death, you use it as a motivator.
Exactly. It becomes a tool for appreciation. Seneca said, let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing.
And Marcus Aurelius, too. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. It adds urgency, focus.
Precisely. Live virtuously now, because now is all you're guaranteed.
Okay, dichotomy of control, memento mori. What else?
The third big one is amor fati.
Love of fate.
Love of fate. Loving whatever happens, accepting the world as it is, the whole unfolding of life, including the hardships.
Whoa, loving the hardships. That sounds tough.
It is tough. It's not about liking pain. It's about shifting your perspective.
Yeah.
It's not passive resignation, like, oh, well, nothing I can do.
What is it then?
It's an active acceptance. Welcoming everything, the good, the bad, the unexpected, as an opportunity for growth, for practice, for virtue.
So instead of fighting against what happens, you embrace it as part of your path.
Yes. Marcus Aurelius again,
Right.
frightened of change.
Yeah.
But what can exist without it? What's closer to nature's heart? Everything's always changing. Amor fati is about accepting that flow, even loving it, because it is life. It's a radical acceptance.
Wow. Okay, these are powerful frameworks, but how do we actually, do this stuff day to day?
Great question. That's where the practical exercises come in. And remember, you can mix and match these, blend them together.
All right, lay them on me. What's the first exercise?
Number 1, early morning reflection.
Okay, like planning your day.
A bit deeper than that. Yes, maybe plan tasks, but more importantly, reflect on how you intend to react to things, how you'll interact with people.
Setting intentions for virtue.
Exactly. Maybe start with gratitude for waking up. Plan to embrace virtues, avoid vices. Remind yourself, only my thoughts and actions are truly mine.
You could even tie it into a morning walk or meditation.
Perfect. Meditate on self-development.
Okay, what's next?
Number 2, a view from above. This one's cool.
Sounds intriguing.
You use your imagination. Picture yourself, then zoom out. See your house, your city, your country, the Earth, the solar system, the galaxy.
Ah, gaining perspective.
Totally. See how small you and your immediate worries are in the grand cosmic scheme? Observe it all. Births, deaths, wars, traffic jams, without judgment. It really helps put petty annoyances in their place.
I can see how that would work. Okay, number 3.
Contemplation of the ideal man or woman, or just the ideal person.
Like a role model.
Sort of. Think about the qualities of the wisest, most virtuous person you can imagine. What would they do in this situation I'm facing? Then strive to emulate those qualities.
Knowing you won't be perfect, but it's the striving that counts.
Exactly. It's a constant quest. You could even list real role models and analyze their best traits, or think about the worst traits to actively avoid them.
Makes sense. What's number 4?
Cultivating philanthropy.
So giving money away.
Not necessarily. Philanthropy here is more an attitude, a genuine desire to promote the welfare of others.
Ah, okay. How does that work as an exercise?
Remember, Heracles' circles. We naturally care most about ourselves, then family, then friends, etc. The exercise is to consciously try to pull those outer circles closer in.
So treat fellow citizens like family. Treat all humankind like fellow citizens.
Yes. See, everyone is interconnected. It reduces excessive attachment to specific individuals, which makes you less vulnerable to loss, and it opens you up to different viewpoints.
A simple way to practice could be just striking up a friendly chat with a stranger.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Just practicing that human connection.
Cool. Number 5.
Self-retreat. Finding peace within.
Not going on vacation.
No. The Stoics believed true peace comes from inside, not from changing your location. Marcus Aurelius said, nowhere can one retreat into greater peace or freedom from care than within one's own soul.
So taking mental breaks.
Yeah, just 5-10 minutes a day to travel inside your mind. Remind yourself, events don't disturb me, my opinions about them do. Everything changes. I won't live forever. You are freest in your own mind.
Like that analogy of the prisoner escaping through thought.
Exactly. Your mind is your ultimate sanctuary.
Okay, number 6.
Keeping a philosophical journal.
Like Marcus Aurelius's Meditations.
Precisely. It's about analyzing your day from a Stoic perspective. Where did I fall short? How did I practice virtue? Track your progress.
So you plan actions based on your principles, then reflect on what actually happened.
Yes. Plan, act, reflect. It's a cycle of self-improvement. Keeping one for even a month can be really insightful.
Good one. Number 7.
The stripping method. This one is about cutting through the noise around a situation.
Stripping away.
What? Layers of judgment, personal advantage, reputation, other people's opinions. Get down to the core issue, the objective reality.
How does that help?
It helps you see clearly. Ask, what's the actual value here for everyone involved? What virtues does this situation call for? And how can I practice them?
Can you give an example?
Sure. Maybe deciding on a career path. Strip away the money, the status, what others expect, what's left, what actually brings fulfillment and meaning. That's the core.
Find out what you'd do if money were no object, then go do that.
Something like that. See the thing for what it truly is.
Okay, number 8.
Bedtime reflection. This is the bookend to the morning reflection.
Looking back on the day.
Exactly. Mentally replay it. Ask yourself, did I live by my principles today? Was I fair to others? Did I fight my vices? Did I cultivate virtues?
But without harsh judgment.
Right. Learn from mistakes, accept what happened. Maybe note one small thing to improve tomorrow. Gentle accountability.
Makes sense. Number 9.
Negative visualization. This sounds like memento mori, but is a bit different.
Okay, how?
It's about actively imagining bad things happening that haven't, or good things you have not having happened.
Like, imagining losing my job. Or never meeting my partner.
Exactly. Or losing a physical ability, or your possessions. It sounds counterintuitive, maybe pessimistic.
Yeah, why would you do that?
To counteract hedonic adaptation, that tendency we have to get used to good things and take them for granted, by imagining loss, you appreciate what you have right now. It turns potential negativity into gratitude.
So imagining the negative helps you appreciate the positive you currently possess.
Precisely. You realize how lucky you are that those bad things haven't happened.
Clever. Okay, last one. Number 10.
Physical self-control training.
Like going to the gym.
Not quite like that. It's about purposefully experiencing mild physical discomfort or going without certain pleasures.
Why?
Things like maybe drinking only water for a week, or taking a cold shower, or going out in the cold briefly without a jacket.
Okay. What's the point of that? Sounds unpleasant.
It can be. But it has a dual purpose. 1, it prepares you mentally for actual hardship, makes you more resilient. 2, it trains you not to desperately desire things outside your control, like constant comfort.
So it builds mental toughness and reduces attachment.
You got it. Remember Seneca's idea of viewing things as on loan? Grasp life loosely like sand. This exercise helps cultivate that detachment. When he lost his camera, he could say, I wasn't on the losing end, because he wasn't overly attached.
Wow. Okay, those are 10 really practical, powerful exercises.
You really are. And they work together beautifully.
So let's try and wrap this up. What does all this mean for us, living in this crazy modern world?
Well, I think the core message, the power of Stoicism today, is really about reclaiming your inner peace and resilience. It's about focusing ruthlessly on what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your character.
And learning to accept, maybe even embrace, what you can't control.
Exactly. Using these ancient, time-tested tools, the virtues, the frameworks, these exercises, to build that resilience, that inner calm, no matter what's happening outside.
It sounds like it's not about becoming some unfeeling robot, but about taking a really, as you said, a long and hard look at how you live your life.
Yeah, and that's never a bad thing, is it? Whatever your beliefs are. It's about equipping yourself to navigate all the uncertainty with more composure, maybe find deeper meaning along the way.
It gives you tools for the journey.
Tools for the journey. That's a great way to put it.
So thinking about all these exercises.
What single Stoic exercise, or maybe combination of exercises, will you commit to trying this week to start building or strengthening your own inner citadel?
And maybe think about this. If you started applying some of these ideas today, how much more meaning, how much more resilience could you potentially extract from the unpredictable journey of your own life?